Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois.
Out into right center. Baez will score. LaStella to third. He's going to be sent to the plate. Relay throw. Not in time. Cubs lead. Wow.
Okay, I don't think I can understate this at all. That is a massive win. That, in my opinion, should be a jumping off point for this club to get moving. 5-8-0, a little bit better than 4-6-0, and Mike Rizzo, you might want to trade for some bullpen help, dude. That team's record, 47-32, should be way better. They keep blowing games, and thank you very much. Cubs Postgame Live is on the air here, brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. He's David DeJesus. I'm David Kaplan. You know, Twitter can be a very ugly, angry place. And I'm on Twitter during the game. I'm on Twitter all the time. And some people would say I have a problem. And I'm on there, and people are just far, hey, you still want me to relax? And I'm like, game isn't over yet. Let's just wait and see. Yeah. That hit by John Jay was massive.
Oh, it was humongous. It was just that ups and downs that game. The Cubs got that one early. They punched back. They took the lead there, but the Cubs played team baseball, won that game as a team, and that was a huge, special win right there. Here, let's get it. Yeah.
That was big, man.
Yes.
That was really, really big. Let's go through the ninth inning because, folks, this could be a key turning point for this club.
Oof. Okay,
there is the hit by pitch of Jeimer Candelario, and that cannot feel good. Wow. But he gets up. Now here is a ground ball that should be an inning-ending, game-ending double play. And Daniel Murphy, who's not a great defender, can't turn it. And that, for me, is the key hit other than the J below, because the old Javi Baez is trying to hit it 9 miles off the Washington Monument. He just punched it in the hole into right field. Tommy LaStella, professional hitter, comes through. And then you get a chance for your role player, John Jay, and you and I saw it. You could tell right here, that ball's getting down.
Yeah. Who picked that guy before the game?
You did.
Oof.
That is a key performer win for you.
Yeah. I mean, they're starting to bust John Jay in now, but he was able to get the head out to 97 miles an hour, line drive in the gap, big play of the game.
You know, I watch Blake Treinen pitch because I watch baseball a lot. That guy has really good stuff. You see him sitting 96 to 99. Yeah. He's got a filthy split, yet he can't get people out consistently.
He's just not consistent enough with his fastball in the zone. If he can't throw that splitty for a strike, you're eliminating that. And major league hitters can hit 97, 98 if it's straight. And that ball is straight come out of his hands, and you saw what the Cubs hitters did today.
All right, top of the first inning. Let's go back. Top of the first, after Anthony Rizzo reached base, he had a 2-out double. Wilson Contreras singles to left, and that is going to score Rizzo. That ball's down the line and gives the Cubs the lead. Unfortunately, Contreras was out trying to stretch his hit into a double.
You see him always trying to, hey, go check that.
Challenge that.
Come on. He had his glove all over him right here. It was a good move in the beginning until he came off right there at the end.
All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning. Cubs have the lead. But again, the Cubs are going to give it right back. After Trey Turner walked and stole second, Lester walks Bryce Harper. Turner on a delayed steal. He's fast as all get out, and Contreras isn't relaxed, guns it down to third. Candelario with the tag. Got him. Huge out.
Yep.
And then Zimmerman shoots one by Anthony Rizzo. I just think Riz was, I'm not going to say it was nonchalant. He never expected it, and he didn't really aggressively come off the bag. That was a ball he could have caught.
Yeah. You know, first baseman in that situation, all right, he doesn't throw, you come off, you give a little shuffle, and you get in fielding position. He really relaxed, lackadaisically, just came off the bag, and the guy shot it by him. That's the game.
It was right there, and all of a sudden now it's a tied ball game. Cubs are able to extricate themselves there. Then in the seventh, Jeimer Candelario with the home run, his first of his major league career. That ball was crushed, and the Cubs have a 2-1 lead.
At that point, you're like, yes. You know, John's dealing right now. It's the bottom of the top of the sixth or top seven at that point.
Yep.
You're like, okay, we should be able to win this game.
Yeah, and John Lester at that point was at 90 pitches.
Yes.
But Carl Edwards Jr. comes on in relief for him because they take John down. They use a hitter. And after walking Daniel Murphy, Anthony Rendon, who is a really good baseball player and professional hitter, that ball was right there in the go zone.
Yeah, 96 up. That's where Anthony Rendon likes to hit his homers, up in the zone. He has that short, flat swing to the ball. And this guy has power. He's hot right now. He's one of their hottest hitters.
Yep. He hits a go-ahead two-run bomb, and their dugout is alive.
Yep.
That leads us to our Gerber Collision and Glass play of the game. Cubs battling John Jay up. 2 outs in the ninth, and that ball smoked. 97, but right where he could get the head of the bat out and really drive it, he takes it all the way to the right center field gap to the wall. Tommy La Stella hustling all the way, and he scores, and the Cubs have the lead.
And in that situation, you know that Wade Davis is coming in. You can get that lead. You're in a situation at the bottom of the lineup there, and you're feeling that win. And this is the type of win that can just galvanize a team and just get you start rolling.
That was big. Cubs now 4-37 when trailing entering the ninth inning. Most teams are right there with a record like that when you trail going in the ninth. The teams have closers. Wade Davis comes on for the ninth inning. He's going to strike out Michael Taylor. See you later at 95. He's then going to get Stephen Drew, another fastball at 95, and this one is going to get into foul territory. And there is the catch by Addison Russell, and you're down to your final out. Wilmer Defoe, see you later. What a nasty pitch.
Oh, man, I could not stand that pitch as a pitcher throwing it to me, because you see it as a ball, and that thing's right on the black there. Couldn't put a better pitch in that situation.
By the way, for people wondering, I mentioned 4 for 37 when they 4-37 when they trail. Cubs win percentage when entering the ninth inning is .098, major league average .050. So they are almost double good in terms of coming back in the ninth. Nobody's going to be great at that, obviously. UPS Store taking care of business. Player of the game. We're going John Lester. He was really, really good today.
Yeah, man, let up 3 hits all game. The first inning, he was just a little wild there, and they were able to take advantage of it and get only one run. But he got himself out of jams all the game, and as the game, 3rd, 4th, 5th went on, he was getting stronger. I would have loved to have seen him in the game, maybe one more inning, but overall, he's been pitching really well. 3 quality starts in a row, and we're seeing the John Lester of old right now.
Yeah, he looks really, really good. How about this number here? Starts with 6+ innings and 1 or 0 runs allowed since the beginning of 2016. John Lester leads all of baseball with 24 of those. Scherzer at 19, Kershaw 18. He starts later tonight. Jose Quintana of the White Sox 17, Carlos Martinez of the Cardinals 17, and Tanner Roark of the Nationals at 17. A little more on John Lester. Look, when they paid $155 million to sign this guy, you thought, okay, they have brought an ace to town, and he has been everything that he was advertised to be, and today was a massive, massive win.
He's delivered all season long. His whole Cubs tenure, he's been that guy that the team relies on. Through when you're going good, he's just a number one to face a number one. And then if you're going bad, he's that stopper. He stops those losing streaks.
Like Game 5 of the World Series.
Exactly. So
all right. Time for our Elk Grove Village pitching recap. Take a look at the numbers. John Lester, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned, 7 Ks, 3 walks. He threw 90 pitches. Joe Ross was pretty good as well. 6 2/3, a 5-hit, 2 earned run, 7K, 3 walk, 92 pitch baseball. These guys were pretty solid as a matchup.
These guys were battling, and it was one bad pitch to Candelario right there in the bottom of the
top
7. So, they both pitched good. He had that cutter moving in on lefties all game long. Lefties came in hitting off 342 off him, but he dominated lefties today. Just made 2 mistakes, one to Rizzo early in the game, and then one to Candelario.
Yep, those were the only real 2 mistakes that he made.
He was breaking bats. Just his sinker was sinking, his changeup was moving down, so he was looking pretty good.
I talked to Dusty about this guy. It's got to be 6 months ago during the winter, and he said, let me tell you something, Joe Ross has the stuff to be a fixture in their rotation. But when you hear the names Scherzer, Strasburg, Gio Gonzalez, he gets lost in the shuffle. But this guy has good stuff. He will continue to develop. All right, time for a break here on Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. We will be right back with more as the Cubs get a huge win.
Cubs Postgame Live is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Through it all.
It's true that you are touched by something that can go and bloom in you. These are days.
No matter where you pop the question, James & Sons is where you get the ring. As a local, family-owned jeweler for over 50 years, James & Sons Fine Jewelers features exceptional engagement ring choices from Tacori, Hearts on Fire, and our own JNS collection. James & Sons features GIA certified diamonds and the best warranty in the business at no extra cost to you. James & Sons, where Chicagoland gets engaged in Chicago, Orland Park, and Cherville.
We, the TV-loving people, want our whole house to be filled with entertainment. Easy, boy. But we don't want annual contracts and hardware.
You scoundrel! Ah!
We just want to stream live TV! And we want it for $10 a month.
Wow, I'd like to have that in my house. It's a very big house.
Yeah, mine too.
Look at us, just two bros with sick houses. High five.
DirecTV Now, a big streaming deal for $10 a month. It's entertainment your way.
Buy now and watch it first on DirecTV Cinema.
This is incredible!
Get ready to make it a family movie night.
Girl, protection mode.
Girl Smurfs mean business.
Oh, boy. What's so funny?
That's what I call talking out of your butt. Smurfs, The Lost Village, rated PG. Be the first to buy it now and watch it as many times as you want with DirecTV Cinema.
Time now for our Four Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. Who's hot and who's not? Well, who's hot on the Cubs' next opponent, the Reds, over the last 7 days? Scooter Gennett, hitting .440 with 3 more bombs and 5 RBIs. Wow. Who's not? Homer Bailey, 1 2/3, 6 hits, 8 earned, 3 walks, and he's already given up a run tonight in his start as they are playing right now. Welcome back to Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Back to the Zimmerman first inning hit. My friend Joe Strahl just sent me a text. He goes, dude, watch the replay. The umpire does an awful job. They're trained. Balls hit, play at the plate, go get the bat and remove it. Watch where this ball comes. Yeah. And I don't know if it hits the bat. The bat is right there in Wilson's way to try and make the catch.
Yeah.
I can't tell if he stepped on it, if the ball hit it. But that is completely inappropriate. Right there. That's inappropriate by the home plate umpire.
It's totally in the way. Who knows? That could have messed up his vision on the ball. It's a bad play. Even Wilson should have kicked it away, but that's not his job.
His job is to get set and have the throw coming in.
Exactly.
Again, he'll say to you, I should have caught it.
Yeah.
But the umpire is trained to go get the bat and get it out of the way, and he didn't do his job.
He didn't do his job.
And he will probably hear about that in his – they get evaluated every game on their post-game report, and they will be told, you forgot the bat.
Yeah, you gotta stay on top of it. That those are little things that they want us players to always focus on, so the umpires have to focus on things like that as well.
Totally agree. All right, time for the Jim Beam winning box score. And this one, sweet to say, belongs to the Chicago Cubs. John Jay, a 1 for 5, but what a massive one. A double, 2 RBI to win the ball game. Ian Happ, a 1 for 5. Riz had 2 hits. Contreras, a 1 for 4. And then a hit for Jamer, his first career home run. And a hit for Javi Baez, which was also a massive single in the 9th. Because he was, as you called it, that was a team hit. Isn't that what you called it?
Yep.
Because he went the other way, didn't worry about hitting it off the White House.
Yeah, you didn't see that leg kick. You didn't see that big hitch. It was just, all right, I'm going to take this at bat, shoot it the other way. It's like he wanted to do that. He knew the pitchers. He foresaw it happening, and he just stayed with his plan and shot it. It was a big hit.
Big hit. All right, time for our James & Sons Fine Jewelers Fielding Gem. All right, take a look. There was some really good plays here today on both sides. There's Zimmerman with a rocket, and there is the play by Candelario. He makes the throw across, and they get Zimmerman. Rizzo with a really nice play as well.
He is so good with his footwork around first base. He's great at stretching. He's definitely one of the best first basemen in the game. He just has that talent around the bag.
Yeah, that is a big-time play by Anthony Rizzo right there to save a bad throw after a really tough stop over at third. All right, be right back. Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield. Cubs beat the Nationals in dramatic fashion.
I don't own the apartment building, but the right out front is mine. And everything inside, like my office, in my library, my studio. I've worked hard to get all of it. And I just
want to be sure it's all protected with auto and renter's insurance. As your State Farm agent, I get it. That's why I'm here.
Here to help life go right. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Who provides the best entertainment and internet experience? Best in-home Wi-Fi experience? Lets you stream on 5 devices at once? Brings you Netflix on X1 and 75 megabits per second in the most popular packages? No question. Xfinity stacks up where AT&T doesn't. Get all these great reliable features and fast internet for an incredible price. Get up to 75 megabits per second download speed. Compare that to AT&T. And get X1 and voice for $30 each for 1 year when you bundle all 3. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Celebrate Independence Day by saving big money during Menards 4th of July sale. Brick joint mosaic glass wall tile is great for backsplashes and accent walls. $8.99 each. Norwood porcelain tile offers the beauty of hardwood with the durability of tile. $1.89 each. Menards has the appliances you're looking for. Choose from top brands with all of the latest features and styles. This LG French door refrigerator is $1,695. Now during Menards 4th of July sale.
Save big money at Menards.
So if anyone has a reason that these two should not be wed, speak now.
So sorry.
Oh, no.
It's just that your friend Daryl here is supposed to be live streaming the wedding, and he's not getting any service.
I missed, like, the whole thing.
What?
And I just got an unlimited plan.
It's the right plan, wrong network. See, Verizon has the largest, most reliable 4G LTE network in America. It's built to work better in cities. Tell you what, just use mine.
Thanks.
No problem. All right, let's go live. Say hi to everybody who wasn't invited.
When it really, really matters, you need the best network and the best unlimited. Just $45 per line for 4 lines.
Liberty Mutual stood with us when a fire destroyed the living room. We were able to replace everything in it.
Liberty did what? Liberty Mutual paid to replace all our property that was damaged.
And we didn't have to touch our savings.
Yeah, our insurance won't do that.
Huh. There goes my boat.
You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Cubs fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card, just like our director Terry Cortez has, only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC. How do you think he pays for his Slayer albums? Let's take a look at our Liberty Mutual Insurance player profile about Anthony Rizzo, 27-year-old out of Fort Lauderdale, Parkland, Florida. Well, he's 2 for 4. He had a double. He scored a run. He's now up to 261 with 18 bombs and 50 RBIs this season.
That was a good choice of player of the game for you. This guy's been playing really well. but
didn't quite get me a win.
You almost had it.
We're giving you John Jay the win, even though my guy had 2 hits.
Yeah.
Your guy's hit was so massive, we're going to go with John Jay. All right, let's look back at Double D's keys from the pregame show. Sponsored by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois. Beast versus the East, and John Lester didn't disappoint. He was a beast versus the East again.
Yes, again, he showed he was the beast of the East. He has these guys under control. He 6 innings, 1 run, left with the lead. Should have had the win, but it was another quality start.
All right, and then left-hand dominance. Well, it turned out our lefties came through. Tommy LaStella in the night, John Jay. It wasn't against Joe Ross, but still in all, Riz with a double scored the first run.
Yeah.
So the lefties did what they had to do.
They did their job, and it was just they got the key clutch hits late in the game.
Yeah, it was unbelievable to watch. Ben Zobrist making a rehab start at Double-A Tennessee tonight. He singled in his first at bat. Meanwhile, Chris Bryant not in the lineup today after he rolled his ankle stepping on third base after catching a pop-out in last night's loss. The good news is Bryant does not expect to have to go on the disabled list. Here's Chris before today's game.
I sprained a lot of ankles before, and I've had way worse. But no, initially, I think we've all sprained an ankle here playing basketball or something, and you feel it, and you're like, oh, well, that's not good. And you start hearing some things, and it's like, well, I don't want to step on that, but me and PJ have been working on it. I mean, explaining to me the whole process behind what we're going to be doing, and I can't say enough. It feels a ton better today.
Well, you've sprained ankles, I've sprained ankles. Chris said he sprained ankles a lot before. I hate to even watch it. But how long? He was walking around in flip-flops today, which tells me that he's doing okay.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He's going to be in the cold tub, hot tub. The trainer's going to be telling him to get to the field early. They're going to try and get as many sessions as they can to get that swelling out of there.
Well, let me ask you a question. Because they're on the road, are the Nationals or any team obligated to allow the Cubs to use their facilities if they have like a cryo chamber or anything like that? Or if you're not at home, you don't get it?
I've never been on that side of the, you use your stuff that's in there. You never go to their side. You'll go to an outside place to get your cryo in. But, yeah, you don't mingle teams and training stuff.
Really?
At all.
Because at Wrigley, before the weight room was designed, they ended up using that little weight room.
Yeah.
The other team would come over and do their cardio and their weight work.
Yeah, but there were slotted times. They'd have an hour while we're out on the field taking BP. That's when they can come in, use the use
Not
the gym.
working together.
No.
Hey, you want a spot for me?
What spot?
All right, interesting. Well, to see Chris Bryant in flip-flops today walking around the clubhouse is pretty good news. We'll be right back. Cubs Postgame Live. A little bit more to do. Presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield.
To be in the Express, you gotta be able to ride. And I mean really ride.
Jack, wait.
Ma, I ain't no boy no more.
You don't know what's out there. It's dangerous.
This is something I have to do, Ma.
But the job only calls to a man who has what it takes.
You take this, and you go west as fast as you can.
Think we'll see him again, Mom?
I reckon.
How can you be so sure?
Because west is that way.
For more taste, less calories, and half the carbs, there's only one light beer to grab. Miller Lite. Hold true.
Whatever you're getting ready for, come into Supercuts for our attention to detail and signature hot towel finish. So you're not just ready, but super ready. Check in online today.
This is more than a bundle. This is more than a combo deal. It's your sanctuary, your home court. It's where everything happens. This is your home, your car, your memories. And you want to be sure they're protected with home and auto insurance. As your State Farm agent, I get it. It's why I'm here.
Here to help life go right. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Buy now and watch it first on DirecTV Cinema.
Dominic Toretto just turned on us.
You're gonna work for me.
There's only one team in the world who could find Dom, and they're standing right in front of me.
We're gonna have to be fast.
They just don't give up, do they?
that torpedo! Take the wheel!
The Fate of the Furious extended director's cut. Be the first to buy it now and watch it as many times as you want with DirecTV Cinema.
Have some summer fun in a new car from Mike Anderson Chevrolet.
Buy new and save big. 4th of July fun starts with a new car from Mike Anderson Chevrolet.
Looking for used? Our pre-owned inventory is always booming.
Hurry in and buy a 2017 Chevy Corvette Stingray and get 0% financing for 60 months or save 17% off MSRP.
Visit Mike Anderson Chevrolet in Chicago, 1 mile west of the Kennedy on beautiful Irving Park Road.
Mike Anderson Chevrolet, the Chevy Giant.
We can't wait to see you.
All right, not only is Yoan Moncada headed to the Futures game, but the White Sox top prospect was also elected to the International League All-Star team, second baseman hitting .280 this season with the Charlotte Knights. Let's take a look at tomorrow's probables. Mike Montgomery, 4 starts, 1-4, 57 2/3 with a .250 ERA against Scott Feldman, the ex-Cub, who's 6-5 with a .407 in 16 starts. Look, Montgomery I like. I think he is probably no longer a bullpen guy. He's going to stay in this rotation. But as good as today's win is, this weekend series is massive because it's got to be a jumping off point. You got to go at least win the series, and I like to go one pitch at a time. But you got to go into Cincinnati, and you got to play some good baseball.
Yeah, you like Fergie Jenkins. He was telling us early, you got to win series. You got to put 8 wins in a row, a loss. Another 8 stretch. So this is that stretch
6
right
out
before
of
break.
8, 7 out of 9, 8 out of 10.
This is what they need right now.
You've got to do that. Yep. Well, Mark Shanowski just, I thought, said it very well to me from the other set.
Yeah.
The Cub fan base has been waiting all season for a win like this.
Yeah.
Now, you get on that plane and you are flying high. You got to come ready tomorrow and play good baseball. You're not facing Cy Young tomorrow. I know he's a major leaguer. You got to go out and play well.
Don't let it down. Just keep that high, bring it to Cincinnati, and keep it going.
All right, we'll see what happens. Again, Cubs with a massive comeback, if you're just tuning in. In the Loop will be all over it. 3 runs in the top of the 9th off the Washington Nationals' Blake Treinen. And then Wade Davis rolls in for a 3-up, 3-out save and got the job done. And the Cubs split this series, and they're back over 500. And if Milwaukee loses tonight, they're actually tied for first place. Hard to
Unbelievable, right?
Thanks for watching. Cubs Postgame Live, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. In the Loop is next. See ya.
This is embarrassing. We play like a AAA team.
What else you got?
Did I go? Did I go? Did I go?
And another thing I'm going to say. I won over 1,800 games in a manager, and I'm not a damn dummy.
It really sucked because, like the stolen bases go with me. And when you really look at it, the pitcher doesn't give me any time.
With stings.
We are ranting and raving. And Miguel Montero, you just made the list.
Big Z, still funny.
Yes.
She's Kelly, I'm Mark. You are in the loop. Time to go, no huddle. Chris Bryant says he's going to be just fine. The reigning National League MVP sat out today's game because of that mild ankle sprain, but Chris says he will not have to go on the disabled list.
And All-Star voting is coming to an end right now. KB no longer a starter. So as of right now, no Cubs player will start the Midsummer Classic unless you get active and start voting for your favorites. Well, not only is Yoan Moncada headed to the Futures game, but the White Sox top prospect also elected to the International League All-Star team. The second baseman is hitting .280 this season with the Charlotte Knights and is currently 3rd in the International League in runs scored.
It's not frustrating. It's expected. Somebody's got to take the blame. I'll be that guy. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. But with that being said, my phone's in my back pocket right now. If whoever has anything to say to me, feel free. 773-899-6071. So if you want to interview, there you have it. Please do.
So, Kelly, I'm wondering, how long will it take for Jimmy Butler to get a new cell phone number?
I bet he already has one.
I think he's going to get very irritated very quickly, although we did see him on FaceTime answering some of the messages he got. So Jimmy's a little eccentric. He's having some fun with this.
Interesting way to go. Well, as always, it is Throwback Thursday, which means we get to go into the archives. And on this day in 1990, the Blackhawks made a blockbuster trade With the Canadiens sending Denis Savard to Montreal for Chris Chelios and a second-round pick in '91. Chelios spent 9 seasons with the Hawks, recording 487 points before moving on to Detroit.
I don't know who put out the hit. I don't know if Tony Soprano was in the dugout. I didn't see him in there. I never read that particular book that the Cardinals wrote. We don't start stuff, but we will stop stuff. We will end stuff.
Joe Madden's rant about the Cardinals, awesome, was it ever? But not good enough to make our top 5. Time to get involved at csnchicago.com/vote. And tonight's question, which Cubs rant in the last 10 years was the most entertaining? We got some good choices.
We had to confine it to the last 10 years because in Cubs history, we've seen a lot of crazy moments. Here are your choices, though. Big Z, we'll never forget it. We stinks. Sweet Lou, I'm not a damn dummy. We had Marlon Byrd, Did I Go? Milton Bradley, What Else You Got? And, of course, Miggy Montero the other night. Jake Arrieta was too slow to the plate. Those rants are the subject of tonight's list, presented by State Farm.
I get tired of being nitpicked.
What else you got?
The same way that I get called ridiculous, they're ridiculous in the way they report things, too.
What else you got?
This is embarrassing. Embarrassing for the team.
What else you got? What else you got?
We should know better than this. We're playing like a AAA team. Embarrassing.
Got anything significant?
It really sucked because, like the stolen bases go with me. I'm the bad guy there.
I ain't got nothing for you.
I won over 1,800 games as a manager, and I'm not a damn dummy.
Did I go?
So I guess I think I know what the hell I'm doing.
Did I go?
And when you really look at it, the pitcher doesn't give me any time.
Did I go?
What job has he had in baseball?
Did I go?
Besides talking on television.
Did I go?
He was slow to the plate. Simple as that.
Did I go? Later. Did I go?
He's frustrated because nobody really cared about it.
We should know better than this. We should know better than what we do.
I would like a little help.
Did I steal? Did I steal? Did you see me steal and get thrown out? Yes. Done.
We stinks.
All right, David Kaplan joining us now. Mr. Cub, which rant from the last 10 years was the most entertaining in your opinion?
Because I had my share of run-ins with him, and now we're cool, the Lou Piniella rant for me. I'm not a damn dummy. I remember him going off on me and Steve Stone when he said something about I've won 1,800 games, and some people call me ridiculous. They're ridiculous, and that was my word, and I knew, this isn't going to end well for me, and it got a little heated.
Yeah, Lou had a lot of classics. I'm not a damn dragon.
Yeah.
You know what, though, for the newsroom, I can't tell you how many times something happens negatively for the Cubs, and you go back to Carlos Zambrano.
Yeah.
We play like a AAA team. We stinks.
We stink.
So that's my favorite. Big Z, no question
We
about
stinks
it.
was pretty good.
I'm still like, yes, the Lou Piniella one. That has to be my favorite of all of them.
Unbelievable.
When he got worked up, though, I have to know, since I wasn't around, was it always the stutter that led into the,
Yes, and it would
driving it home?
Why isn't Steve Stone working in baseball?
Yeah. What kind of baseball you play? Well, David Kaplan never rants, never loses his temper, except for 3 hours in the morning on his radio show and then here on Sports Talk Live.
Yeah.
Cap, thanks for joining.
I even beat up the furniture once.
Yeah, Cap very calm today, but he got fired up in the late innings of this afternoon's Cubs game. Cubs trying to get a split of the 4-game series against the Nationals. Top of the first, Wilson Contreras drives home Anthony Rizzo. Wilson is gunned down at second, but the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead for John Lester. Tied now at 1 in the 7th inning. Jamer Candelario has liftoff. He takes his Joe Ross pitch deep to right center field and gone. That's his first career Major League homer. Even better, Cubs are in front 2-1, but it would not last. The Nationals strike back immediately against the Cubs bullpen. Anthony Rendon, who had a big series, crushes that pitch from Carl Edwards Jr. 2-run homer. Just like that, the Cubs are down 3-2. Joe Madden can't believe it. To the 9th, Cubs down to their final out. Tommy La Stella pinch hitting comes through. Base hit to left field. That scores a run. The Cubs are back within 1. John Jay is up next with the game on the line.
Out into right center. Baez will score. La Stella to third. He's going to be sent to the plate. Relay throw. Not in time. Cubs lead. Wow.
Wow, indeed. John Jay, professional hitter. Cubs get 3 in the 9th against that horrible Nationals bullpen. Wade Davis with a perfect bottom of the 9th. He's still perfect in saves for the season. Cubs win. Cubs win 5-4.
Yeah. So little for Joe Madden to rant about, probably a lot for the Nationals fans to rant about tonight.
Yeah.
We are going to see now how you voted for the best Cubs rant we've seen over the last 10 years. Bottom of the screen, Big Z and Lou taking home most of the votes.
Yeah, I would think so. Those are probably the two most classic. I would love to hear Dusty Baker, what he's saying in the Nationals clubhouse, seeing the bullpen give another one away. They might be calling up Rick Hahn, trying to get Dave Robertson pronto in a trade.
All right, here's our final results. And there you go. Lou Piniella, 37%, given the best rant for most Cubs fans over the last 10 years.
He's not a damn dummy. And thank you so much for watching this abbreviated edition of In the Loop. We'll be back with a full hour at 10 o'clock or after White Sox baseball. The tarp is on. It will start in a delay.